three cool rocks got three magic wigs. They came to life and now they're dumbass rocks.
Hey, brothers. Quick question to run past your transoms.
What's up, Mallory?
Love questions, bro. Anything you don't know, or you want me to tell you the right way to think about a thing, just shoot.
Well, my dear friend Wade might need to drop by for a bit.
Oh, well, yeah. I just wish I had known earlier. I would have bought some chips and stuff. Kickback, rager, soiree, it doesn't matter. A party's not a party without chips.
Oh wow, what a kindness, Bingo, my brother. But don't worry, there'll be plenty of time to go out and get chips.
Well, I don't want to pop out while he's here if it's going to be a sick hang sesh.
Right? Well, you know, he'll be here anywhere from 3 hours to 6 months or so, just until he gets his feet wet.
He's not staying in my bed. Called it. A man's porn is his own private endeavor.
What? Wait, we're not even sure we're letting this guy stay here.
Well, I'm just saying anyway. No joke, my domain is for no main, but this main. Me. And that's copyrighted. No joke, I try to get at least one saying copyrighted every week, just to cover up my bases passive income-wise.
Okay, my brothers, Chuck, Bingo, I know it can be hard to open your heart and expand its boundaries, but trust me, Wade is good people. I met him last night and I already feel like I completely understand his energies, right?
Last night? You said he was a dear friend.
Exactly, you get it.
Well, when is he coming here? We gotta figure some way out of this before he gets here.
He's here now.
G'day, mates.
Oh, he's fucking Australian?
Whoa, check your prejudices, brother. And no, he's not Australian. He's trying to pretend he's Australian as a social experiment. It's his art.
Okay, he's not sleeping in my room. I agree with Chuck's weird porn thing.
Told you.
Look, mates, I didn't mean to cause you more strife than a dingo. I just need a place to rest my head while I'm on the continent.
Don't worry, brothers. You won't even know he's here.
Well, alright, let's cheers it to my new flatmates. Ibiza, baby!
Please stop. And also, it's pronounced Ibiza.
Seriously, shut all the way up, Bingo. This guy is a cool guy, turns out. And you don't even know anything even about Australian.
Neither does,
It's Wade. And I do know that they like to party down under. Or as we like to call it, up over. So come on, blokes, let's do it!
Bro, hell yeah, I love partying. Let's go up over into my room so Bingo can't come.
Sometimes I just want to take this magic wig off and turn back into just a regular rock. But it just looks too damn good. So...
Ibiza! Bingo, what you up to, bro?
Oh, well, I figured we could save some money if we started cooking at home more. So I'm making a little sheet pan meal.
Sheet pan meal? More like yeet pan meal.
What?
Touchdown, bitch. You just got pranked. Hard. What an idiot. We gotta rewind that so you can see what your face looked like. Come on, don't be a baby. Up top. I honestly cannot put two or two together as to why Bingo left me hanging on that high five. I don't get offended, personally, but it was def a weird move on his behalf.
I'm not gonna give you a high five, Chuck. You just ruined a thing I was working on and then called me a bitch and a baby.
Truthfully, Bingo, you're never gonna achieve success at a high level if you frame every little detail with that kind of negativity.
What? How would you frame what just happened positively?
Seriously? If you let me get even one word in edgewise, basically I thought it would be a sick prank, which it was. And then, I don't know, maybe it goes viral. Next we're rich and famous, banging models, and drinking expensive drinks, bro. You're welcome.
Did you record a video of it?
No. Obviously, there's absolutely no way I could have flown in a premium videography team on such short notice.
Then it's not going viral, and we're not going to be banging models or drinking expensive drinks. We're just going to be cleaning up a mess.
Look, I'm in no way trying to get wrapped up in your web of negativity because it's toxic. But hindsight's being 100% accurate. There are some things I could handle differently moving forward onto the future.
I don't know if that was an apology, but if you can just help me pick all this stuff up, we're good, okay?
Hey, brothers, what happened in here, right? It looks like someone was trying to make a sheet pan meal, but maybe ended up making a yeet pan meal.
This is why I love this guy. Mallory, bro, you just get it. I just pulled the most based prank I've ever seen. Did you happen to get it on video?
Unfortunately not, brother. I was just researching which sound frequencies have the most healing properties when it comes to uncontrollable diarrhea.
Now I'm never gonna know what it feels like to bang a model, or be drinking an expensive drink.
The big takeaway for me here is never try to help people.
Well, it does look like you guys need some help cleaning this up, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Mallory.
Nice. Well, brothers, I'm gonna take a quick wellness moment in the bathroom, right? And I'll check back in a minute or two, okay?
Huh? Oh, okay.
Actually, bro, I think we're all good. One of my online life mentors says eating raw food off the ground is no joke the best way to maximize nutritional benefits. So yeah, let's go.
How did I feel about the sheet pan situation? Yeah, not too good, no. Chuck was a huge dick to me for no reason, and he definitely still thinks he did a good thing.
Oh, bro. What an amazing dinner. I know we're forced to live together by the magic wig creator, but I feel like this dinner really brought us together as roommates, so big up to me and Bingo for making it all happen.
I know it may seem like I didn't help clean up the mess in the kitchen, but I think the energy waves I was producing were so positive and powerful, it must have helped Bingo and Chuck in some way, right? And by all this I do mean I just had terrible diarrhea. Peace and love.
You know, even though we have our differences sometimes as government-mandated roommates, I'm glad we can just have a chill hang like this on a lazy Sunday morning. It's downright cozy.
Bingo, my dog, that is such a cool point.
What the f***? Why do you have a knife?
Whoa. Really, right now you need to lower your intensity level, because you're coming off as a full-on idiot at the moment. Relax, bro. Relax.
I'm not the one who just pulled out a giant knife for no reason.
Bro, seriously though? This is just my EDC knife. This is basically the same thing as pointing at you with my hand.
What the hell does EDC mean?
EDC, everyday carry, right? Even I know that one. I'm often surprised by how much I don't know, right? So this was nice.
Why would you need to carry a knife every day?
Bro, so many different varied good reasons.
Like?
Bro, don't act stupid. Think. Pointing at flipping switches, stirring coffee, providing life-saving assistance in a live fire tactical situation, picking stuff out of your teeth, like everything, bro.
And you cut yourself.
Yeah, barely.
Hey, brother, can I get a peek at that beautiful blade? It looks like a real nice piece of metallurgy.
Bro, absolutely you can. There's no issue at all.
There is no amount of money you could pay me for me to let Chuck hand me a sharp object.
Whoops, okay, whoops, okay, here you go.
Thanks, brother. Okay, yep, you stabbed me there, right? Okay, yep, right in the dick.
Oh, dude, hilarious. You're crazy.
I wish this were a successful attempt at humor, brother, but my genitals have been slightly maimed, right?
Actually, bro, don't worry about it. If your dick still works, it's no joke, probably looks cooler with a scar, if anything. Anyone else feeling super lightheaded all of a sudden?
Nope.
Me neither. That would be so stupid.
Okay, I'll go check if we have any bandages.
Thank you, brother. I'll help you apply them to my dick.
Is being a knife guy a lifestyle? That's actually an amazing question, really. It's definitely a full-on personality, I think, right? So yeah, knives are so cool, and I'm also, so cool for having them, and I got, over 12 of them. So yeah, I think that pretty much answers the question.
Am I mad about what happened to my genitalia? Not really. I'm vastly interested in tribal body modification and tantric pain rituals, etc. So it's no big deal. Peace and love.
I was right about the knife, and I'm sticking to my guns on this one. Anyone? Get it? No? No, I won't collapse because it would be funnier than what I'm actually saying. You can fix it in post if you want.
Actually, bros, can we go phones down for a second?
Okay.
I don't want to be a weirdo or anything like that, so that's not what this is. But right at this moment, I might need to be 100% completely vulnerable with you right now. It's like almost completely unbelievable how strong I am to, like, no joke, just start the convo on like a super important mental health topic like that.
Wow, brother, it would be a real honor and privilege, right, to hear you manifest your truth.
Sick, bro. So I'm like here in my chair right now, looking at what might be the greatest business opportunity I've ever seen in my entire life.
How is this being vulnerable?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, because I want you two to go in on this deal with me.
In my book, which is something I've been meaning to write, all vulnerability is valid and important. So please, what is this opportunity about, brother?
Bro, sick acknowledgement of my validity. So basically, whoever invented the term or phrase, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is, was a complete and total loser, and had no f***ing clue what they were talking about.
Chuck, did you not watch the internet safety seminar I sent you? It's only an hour long.
Absolutely, full on, I did not.
Well, I'll give you a summary. This is definitely a scam, and it's a no from me, dog.
Wow, huge loser energy, bro. What a betrayal. And I only mean that with the sincerest and deepest vulnerability.
That dude's getting scammed. Hard. For sure.
Anyway, Mallory, since you're not afraid of your own success, I need you to listen to me so hard right now.
My ears are radically open to you, brother.
Okay, so can you guarantee me a financial commitment of 2.5k monetary units in this very moment?
I absolutely cannot do that, brother.
Okay, let's work on that answer. I'll just break it down for you. First off, I've been talking to a smoking hot female named Yevgenia Spelichernova.
Very nice, brother.
And look, is she interested in something romantic? Definitely. But I'm focusing on the financial side first.
Okay, the first Google autofill for Yevgenia Spelichernova is scam.
No kidding, bro. I asked her about that, and she said that where she comes from, Yevgenia Spelichernova is a super common name, and that's a totally different Yevgenia Spelichernova. So check your cultural ignorance at the door, dog.
What door?
I mean the door to this conversation, bro. Don't be cute. So, Mallory, Grind King. I can assure you I've had a lot of dynamic discussions with Yevgenia Spelichernova and received some very vulnerable photos that have squashed any doubts I have about her validity.
Cool, brother, but I do not have any money. We're only allowed a small stipend from the magic wig creator who brought us into being, right?
That's exactly what I'm trying to change, bro. Yes, we do have to give Yevgenia Spelichernova 10k so she can unlock her high-yield crypto CD wallet that she forgot the password to, which is so relatable. But as a thank you, she's going to give us 15k a piece. 15k a piece, dog.
Well, brother, I wish you the best of luck with that, but it sounds a lot like a scam. But if that's what the universe is telling you is right, I say trust that, and I just wish you all the best.
No joke, you're a huge idiot, okay? I can't believe this failed so hard. Vulnerability sucks, bro. It didn't work at all. I'm never doing vulnerability again, bro. And that's 100. 15k a piece. So, just got a text from Yevgenia Spelichernova. Okay, she's pissed. This is gonna cost me so much money to fix, but damn, no joke. I'm pretty sure this is what love feels like.
I think what we saw here today was a real breakthrough for Chuck. Vulnerability is not easy for a lot of people. And for Chuck, it's not even really easy to say, right? So namaste to you, brother. Peace and love.
I have gone in and blocked Yevgenia Spelichernova's number in Chuck's phone, but I also changed my contact name to Yevgenia Spelichernova. so I don't think he'll get scammed too hard this time.